Let's get it,
What up, man? It's your boy MUSICLEE. We're about to check this out. Ren, big shout out to you, man. Big thanks to all your support. This is a song that is so close to Ren. We heard a little bit about it in Suicide. This is Joe, so the tune is for Joe. Man, I'm ready, man, but I don't know what to expect when it comes to Ren, man. Wherever it is, it's gonna be greatness. So you know what time it is. As soon as Lee Sands on the dot, man. LGI, let's get it. R.I.P. Joe, man. Be proud, Ren, man, to be proud of you for this. I already know.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside the trunk, inside the pickup truck, then dumped that whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast, to tell the truth. The day you jump.
Fuck, man. I mean, obviously part of this is obviously bits we've heard, and it just reminds me of I've lost loads of people from bikes, drugs and things like that, and one from Suicide jumped in front of a lorry when he was young, just couldn't handle life anymore. And man, it's hard, man. I don't know how Ren's even managing. One how many times Ren had to do this to get it right. Not because he ain't good, it's different.
Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast, to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the angle. All I find is missing you, man.
I spoke about that before. When he jumped, it's like he lost a part of his youth too. Like, come on, man. I spoke about it before.
The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the angle. All I find is missing you, man. I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you, absurd, fuck.
Brings back so many memories, man. So I get Ren. I can fully get what he's going through, man. I didn't want to mention it on the one before, and that, but this one seems a bit more better to do it, man. The choices we make in life, man, can alter other people's as well. That's why I always say I'm always here for people, you know, because that one little thing can make someone completely different. You can see he struggled there, man.
Absurd, fuck. Another domino, it falls. Across the way another's born. How you're supposed to raise a child and give it courage from a storm. In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get...
That's facts, man. People judge us for our flaws. It's not always the stuff they should do sometimes. Like a way maybe I might be able to put it is like, in it is someone explained it before. Like, say someone's overweight and they lose weight. Like, people like applaud that and like, well done, you've done well. But if you haven't lost the weight and you are like just a normal size, shouldn't that be a goal just as much in a way? I understand it's a hard. If you understand what I'm saying, like someone that's a drug addict, I'm not a drug addict anymore. Like, you get that, well done and that. But if you're not one in the first place, shouldn't that be an achievement anyway? Especially in the world we live in, not just drugs. We're talking about anything, obesity, anything. And I understand what you're saying to a bit there.
In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live, that's just how the story goes. But for those...
I was definitely the tattered clothes. Well, not tattered clothes, but I was definitely outside, man. I weren't born with no silver spoon. Trust me, man. I was born with a fucking fork or a shovel. Oh, Ren, man, what the fuck, man?
Others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live, that's just how the story goes. But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, freckled angels stand strong, freckled angels live on, freckled angels climb higher.
Yeah! Freckled Angels album is one of the best albums, man. Yeah! Live up with it, man. Fucking, I need to get out of this.
And for those of us who aren't, freckled angels stand strong, freckled angels live on, freckled angels climb higher, freckled angels still inspire, freckled angels won't forget you, teach me to live my life better. 13 years and still I miss you, now my wings are missing feather. Otherwise I'd come and join you, but for now I'm here on earth, stuck inside this mortal body. But for everything it's worth, made me braver, made me wiser, made me stronger, made me true, made me face the world with courage, and that's all because of you. Freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings they fly the farthest, so I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. Oh, their friends, they are the fondest, so I know you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, man. Ren. You fucking never failed to fucking put me on a roller coaster, man. Emotional one. Yeah, man. I relate so much to Ren. And the fact that he's, for me, one of the greatest artists ever to walk the face of the planet. He's just a bonus for me. Like I said to him, music's medicine, and I know that is for Ren is a big thing for Ren, and to be able to go on a journey with him, with your own problems and listening to his as well, it's amazing for me. I'm ready to just explode, man. I'm gonna go there. Please, let's go there. Ren and R.I.P. Joe, man.